Okay, so I might be losing it. And I love the fact that there's a chainsaw going on right down the road, and a car or something may go by, but whatever. Woodward Day, I was going to start with Woodward Day 16 and a half months, but then I thought, well, if I'm going to do this for 30 days of mourning, then maybe I should figure out the day. So I got up, ran inside, grabbed the calendar. You know, I have it all like kind of counted out on a calendar, but only till like in middle of August. So I counted, and um, it's $4.99. Uh, you know, tomorrow's 500. Um, Good solid number, 500. I like $4.99 too. Good number, $4.99. But yeah, it kind of hit me. So I ran back out here, sat down, and then I realized, oh gosh, I kind of need a pee. So I went pee right over there. So now this is the third time I'm gonna try this, and I figured this is me just kind of playing around and figuring out what I'm doing with this blog and my experience. And how can I share my experience? You know, so I figured, well, I could read my blog. So I figured I'd start with the first blog. The first one that I consider a blog, not like where is this going or anything like that. So yeah, I figured I'd try that and see how it goes. So yeah, this was The Hard Reality of April 9th, 2018. Posted at 6:48 by me, Darren, on July 16th, 2018. Happiest day of my life. That was my first post on social media once Kateri went into palliative care on Wednesday, April 11th, 2018. It's a picture of us within the first 10 minutes of being husband and wife. Kateri and I were walking into the trees on an old road that led to another field. Not really a road, more of just a path created and maintained by tractors. We wanted to be by ourselves for the first time, for the first little bit of marriage, to be with each other without distractions, to take a breath, just us. September 28th, 2011. After 10 years together, it was the first time she had a husband and I had a wife. Our doctor's appointment on Monday, April 9th, was the one where it became known that we had run out of options for treatment. Although it was some brutal news, I thought there was going to be some time. There was still a little bit of hope filling the cracks of the harsh reality of cancer. Hope for her to see the ocean one last time, to get lost in the rhythm of the waves. We had planned to go the week before. Hoped to go see Black Panther. Hoped to get a little appetite back and eat Leo's raviolis. There was still hope for this and hope for that. Really, all I was hoping for was time. Time I thought we had. I knew it would be short, but it was still there. Time. It was also the appointment I found out that her feet had been numb for a couple of days. Looking back, I think she tried to protect a lot of us from what she was going through, from the severity, from the pain and the worry. Anyone who knew her knows just how strong of a person she is, and cancer didn't change that. She told me she had started scooting down the stairs on her butt because her legs were too weak. But that was days after she had started doing it. She was overcoming challenges. She was still taking care of herself. And I can't imagine what was going through her brain as she inched her way downstairs one step at a time. Up until that doctor's appointment, Kateri didn't take anything for the pain besides weed. A lot of it, yes, but just weed. That was the first time she had asked for something. A prescription for a child's dose of fentanyl. With children screaming down the road. Which we found out the insurance company put a pre-authorization thing on it. Why does she need this drug now type stuff. So we couldn't get it that night. Douchebags. It wasn't until the next day, Tuesday, after dicking around with the pharmacy, doctor's office, and insurance companies, I just bought the drugs without insurance. Now I'm a cook and Kateri was a flower farmer. We ain't rich. But when your wife has shit growing in her brain and body, when you witness her legs, her body deteriorating, when you hear her cry, cough, and moan because of the pain caused by metastatic malignant melanoma in the brain and body, with rare mutations, you don't give a fuck about money. Don't mind me just reading a blog post. Or about insurance companies, about whatever. All you can focus on is what you need to do, what you need to get to try and provide some sort of relief, to try and take away any of the pain you can for the person you love more than yourself, more than anything else. Unfortunately, the fentanyl didn't do anything, and a trip to the ER that Tuesday evening was the beginning of the hard reality that we were closer to the end of something that never should have started, but it did. Yeah, 499 days. Yeah, it's just wild to think about. It's been so long, but it hasn't. It's a crazy thing to go through. Wow, and that wasn't very cheerful or anything, but it's nice to remember, I guess. It's a sad experience, but you know, my life is, I have a good life. You know, I'm glad I don't feel this way like every single day, you know. I'm glad I'm not, 497, 498, 499. You know, because it'd be just too much. I love her a lot, and I miss her. So this is kind of what happens when this is what can happen, I guess, when you love someone. Just part of life. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good evening. You know, it's a nice evening here, nice and cool. So yeah, I hope you have having a good evening, and you have a good life too. You know, if not, try to make it good. So I'll talk later.